I have no idea. This is where I spawned in.
Why are you in Desinoto's area?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Weird.
That's weird. That's weird as hell. 158, that's for sure.
I don't even know what that was about. I was just in the wrong
That's
hole.
crazy.
You know what I mean? I mean, technically, I was in the wrong hole. I mean, I was in the different hole that I should have been.
No.
I was in the wrong hole. My mother said to me, and then I looked around, and I didn't know where I was.
What?
There's a lot of drama with that.
That was a song. That was a song, you know.
There's a lot of drama with that one. A lot of drama.
Legally, that was a song.
Well, folks, here we are again. Another episode of Crafting a Chat. Boy, oh boy, do we have stuff to talk about tonight. But there's a problem. Adam?
Yep.
You wanna just tell me what that problem is?
Oh, we have to announce the passing of our former co-host, Desinoto.
Yes.
And Kevin. They
yeah.
They tried 69ing and both choked to death.
Their songs were just...
Well, the doctor said incredible, since less than an inch each one was packing. So.
Yet they somehow impaled each other in the throat and they couldn't breathe?
I think they were just too stupid to open their mouth, you know? So that's why Desinoto and Kevin have died 69ing each other and choking. So, which is a shame. It's a real shame. But also, honestly, Genesis, I think we've talked a little bit about this behind the scenes. Expected. It
kind of makes me curious. If you know what I mean. You know.
Hey, next week no show.
Adam and I are going to be trying to 69 each other, and we'll kill each other with the cocks.
Hello, this is Genesis's wife. He there. She sounds nothing like that, and I want to throw people's scent off of who you really are. And if they knew your full name and your social security number, and then they heard that impression of your wife, they would still go, I don't think that's him then. You know what I mean? That's how bad the impression is.
And she helps my wife host a podcast, and then she just starts just starts chanting the whole podcast. That's it. All of a sudden, Satan comes out of the ground, and he's like, I have been summoned.
In here. So,
this is true. You're not wrong with that. You're not wrong.
So Kevin's not here.
Yeah.
And
this is part of the problem, Desinoto is finally here, but we're still missing one of our great hosts, Kevin.
And it looks like he's hopping on. A little bit of a delay to the start of the podcast.
No worries. I do want to preface as well. This is going to be renamed the Let's Shit on Genesis podcast, as it is.
Hold on, I'll make that announcement. Calm down.
I'm just saying. Listen.
I'll make that announcement. Hey. I'll make that announcement.
I'm prepared for the beating.
I'll make that announcement when I feel like making that announcement. I have an announcement to make.
Yes, what's the announcement, Adam?
Going forward, there will be no more shitting on Genesis by me.
Oh.
On the podcast, in real life. 100% guaranteed.
Yes.
We shit on each other. It's a nice shitting. Also, Kevin, you can't just fucking walk in 11 hours late and be like doubtful. So, I think he got electrocuted, so we're just gonna move on.
Also, Kevin, how was Desinoto's schlong? Was it good? Was it great?
Oh, what you talking about?
Oh, we said you died 69ing Desinoto because he was late as well. Also, I said you both had only an inch-long penis. So you guys were also just stupid and didn't open your mouths. So we're not shitting on Genesis anymore. We're shitting on everybody else. Genesis, welcome aboard the shitting train.
This train smells quite a bit. I have to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
sometimes you go to shit on them and you just end up shitting on yourself. That's bullying, man. That's bullying.
I guess that's how it goes. Anyway, gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Crafting a Chat. We have quite a few things to talk about tonight, but first of all, and most importantly, how are we all feeling? Are we all doing well? We all doing okay on this lovely Tuesday evening?
Absolutely not.
No.
Wow.
Not.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's unpack all of that. But before we do, what did we all play last week? I'm going to start us. Oh, never mind.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, let's go. You go.
All right.
You called it out.
I'll start us off. Yeah. I was actually just playing AI Somnium Files again. Oh my God, this game is throwing me for a damn loop. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand how anything is happening the way it is. There's characters that are supposed to be dead that I saw in front of my eyes get cut in half, and they're still here, get smashed by a boulder, they're still here. I am currently in the mind of an ex-criminal who used to pick locks for a living, and he just got dumped by his paralyzed girlfriend because her father bait him off to say that you're a bitch and I don't want you in my daughter's life. Also, I just realized that I'm a superhuman, and a boy that I know is also another superhuman. He can live forever because he's been experimented on since he was a child. And there was a lot of child abuse. On this podcast, I don't condone child abuse, right? I have 2 children. I love my kids. But at the same time, right? Now just hear me out. At the same time, all right? If that is going to create eternal life and superpowered children, who's to say that every bit of that research is bad? Who's to say?
No.
Every bit of research is bad.
I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion. This is not shitting on Genesis anymore. Remember that.
I'm just saying, if I was abused as a kid and I gained superpowers for it, maybe the abuse was worth it for me. I don't know.
Yeah. You want to know what else? You want to know who else? Who else got a similar thing? Carrie. How'd that work out for her?
I don't think he gets that reference, Kevin.
I don't
that was
know
a good
who that
one.
is.
Damn. All right.
Kevin, that was a good reference.
I played a bunch of DMZ the other night. I played Remnant 2 with my good buddy Kevin. And
Kevin just found out.
You cheat at me? Who's that?
I don't think there's anything else that I played at that point, so I am pretty much done. Yes.
Daddy. She knows.
She does.
She knows.
She knows what you've done.
She knows. Oh yeah, she knows. All right, Kevin, you're up. What'd you play?
Oh, I played Remnant with Genesis here.
Oh! It connected.
I played a few other things, I think. Let me see here. I played some Quake 2 remaster. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Turns out that keyboard and mouse work with the game, but there's no menu for the keyboard and mouse. Real confusing. But yeah, that's fun. And I started playing Chasm the Rift as well, because that was on sale in this August sale, so I picked that bad boy up. And that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Short and sweet to the point. Thank you very much, Kevin. Adam, what'd you do?
Oh, wait, and I watched stuff. I watched Nancy Drew. Okay, there you go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, you're good. Nancy Drew.
No, that's it. I'm watching Nancy Drew. The CW TV show, streaming on Max.
Cool.
Is it good? It's not bad. Is it addicting? It is.
Is it good?
CW shows, man, where you're like, is this good? I don't know, but I just finished the season.
That's exactly what we did. Me and Marie, we finished the season in less than a week.
Yeah, classic CW.
All 18 episodes of 40 minutes apiece.
Classic CW. 8 seasons of Arrow and 7 seasons of Flash and 4
Yep.
seasons of Supergirl and 6
Mhm.
seasons of Legends of Tomorrow, and I'm like, did I like any of it? Yeah, some of it was good. Did I watch
It
it all?
has moments.
It has moments. And
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
all good-looking people.
Yeah,
So, CW,
yeah.
they're like, hey, some of them don't know how to act, but you're not mad looking at.
It's not even just that. It's like, oh, maybe the acting's off a little bit, and you're like, but the script is so solid, and I can imagine this being all right. And for like a mystery show, not a whole lot of holes. Like they did a good job.
Yeah, if only they had like I don't know a few $1 million more in budget.
Oh yeah, budget's real
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, budget's real bad. Oh, it gets worse as seasons go on too, with every CW show. I don't even know if
Yeah.
Nancy Drew has another season.
It's still going.
Oh, shocking.
So there's 3 seasons on Max. The fourth one is continuing. Like
Oh,
now.
well there you
Yeah.
go.
I didn't even know it was a show.
I heard of. I knew it was happening. I didn't know it was still on.
It's the weird part about it is that like it's got all the Nancy Drew characters plus one. I It's been so long since I've read like a book, but I played a lot of the video games. They're actually pretty solid too if you like point and click games. Shout out for the Nancy Drew series. Um, some of the shit though, whoever the hell came up with some of those puzzles, I'd like to meet that person. But anyway, the show I'm pretty sure goes way hard on the supernatural, whereas Nancy Drew usually was just like it's a supernatural thing that like somebody is doing. It's kind of like a Scooby Doo sort of thing.
Oh
But
yeah.
this is like hardcore. Like no, this is supernatural and it's real. Like, which I mean,
Interesting.
a little bit of a shift, but it's not bad.
Okay.
By
Cool.
by no means is it a bad show. Like you definitely give it a watch if you're looking for like a mystery thing. And it's really not. I would say it's more of like a teenager thing, not like a young kid, like the books I believe were.
Yeah, CW
Um,
tends to skew like
yeah,
18 to
but it's
24.
not. It's not outright bad. Like it's not outright violent or anything like that. It's more the subject matters.
Okay.
So there you go. It's
Cool.
true. Not bad. But is it
Nancy
great?
Drew
Nice.
might
No,
be for
no, it's
you.
not. Yeah. Ah.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
Now I'm done.
I played Minecraft. Got new trophies. I played Minecraft for a bit to get those. I got them.
I gotta do that sometime this week.
And then what else? I think I played a little bit of House Flipper, and that's about it. And what I played. Wanted to play more House Flipper. Bad news. God of War controller stick drift. Going to the left.
No.
Hard,
Really?
yeah, going hard to the left. I can't even watch YouTube with a fucking thing because I'll be watching the
What
video
the
and then all of a
hell?
sudden it'll just kick the video and I'm like, no, 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 no. And
How did
sometimes
they
it'll
get
work.
that bad stick drift? That's the 1A controller.
I think I don't know. I think it's because I was using it a lot to like run in like a lot of simulator games, and to run you have to like double tap and click the stick in each of those games. So like, I think it just got fucking tired of
That
doing
shouldn't be
that.
like that though. But like,
I know,
okay.
but
Does Sony still offer that stick drift service that they?
I
They
don't
do
know.
or
I'm not
no?
gonna take care of it. I don't care. I'm getting the Spider-Man controller soon. Um,
Yeah, you have to
and then
put
I'll
that as
use that
collector's
for a
item
year
with this
until
one.
another one comes out because I'm a shill. Woo!
Yeah.
I would just
And
put it
then
on a shelf somewhere and just be like, all right, that's my collector's item now for God of War
yeah,
controller.
I think that's probably what I'll do.
Mhm.
And then I watched not a lot of things. I watched Warrior, but I know Desinoto's going to talk about that, and I normally chime in, so I'll just wait for. Fuck it, Desinoto Warrior's going to be our topic. We're gonna have a topic on Warrior,
Okay.
so because there's so much,
So much.
so much. So yeah, that's all I played and watched.
Nice. All right, Destinoto, what'd you do? What'd you play? What'd you watch? What'd you smell? What'd you fuck?
Um, I played. Did I play Elden Ring? I may have played a little bit. I'm not sure. What was I doing?
This man always goes last and acts like this question comes out of nowhere. Just want to throw that out there.
Whoa, I didn't even know he was going to ask me. Whoa, what?
Whoa, my turn? Whoa!
That actually happens? We take turns? What?
Me?
Stand by while I load my save file to see what I was doing.
Of course.
What?
I did
How?
watch some stuff. I watched the OG Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, half of Spider-Man 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, a Doc Ock?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I always end up going back to them after
It's so good.
maybe every few months
Yeah.
or so.
Good
They're
one.
just too good. Also watched some of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and I was telling Adam the one day, it was what, Saturday
Yeah, I
or
think.
Sunday
One of those
or
days.
Monday.
One of those.
One of those days. Young Jun, one of the main characters in Warrior, was actually in Tokyo Drift, and I was blown away because of the way he speaks in the movie is just like is mostly like how he speaks in the show. Very cool to figure out that detail after so long, because it's
Yeah.
really old movie and probably one of his like early performances, I guess.
Yeah.
So he was mostly a side character movies, so at least I don't think so. I don't think he ever comes back. But yeah, watch that. I don't know if I think I started watching Burn the House Down after last week's thing, so I watched the whole show.
Oh, he popped up in the F9, the rocket one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pops up for a second in that.
Oh, I have yet to watch that one, so I'll have to see when he pops up. It's always fun to see them in different things, and like, I mean, Tokyo Drift. I really never paid attention to that character, like at all, really. He was just kind of there, but now that I see him in Warrior, I'm like, oh my god, it's Young Jun.
This is the funniest image from that movie, F9. Hold on, I'm going to send you a picture of him. He looks like he's cosplaying Back to the Future.
Wow. Has the jacket vest and the denim
Yeah.
the denim jacket.
Yeah. That's funny.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, he's so much older than he was in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched Burn the House Down. Now, this show started off really good, and it was really good about, like 2/3 of the way through. It kept being very, like, a really good pace, and had a good, like, intensity and thrilling moments throughout. Um, I came into watching this expecting the level of like just graphic imagery and just like sense of vengeance that I had while watching um
One you recommended to me?
yeah, and the one that you couldn't watch, I forgot the name.
Yeah.
um that was a Korean show. Burn the House Down was a Japanese show. I actually thought this was also a Korean show, but it turns out it was actually a Japanese show. when I started watching it, and then yeah, it was pretty good. About 2/3 of the way, kind of dropped off towards the end. Um, I think the main character girl is she's just too nice. Um, there was some plot points that didn't really hit um, as hard as I thought it would have, and things happened just to carry on the plot as it was going, like stuff that probably shouldn't have happened. Um, yeah, show was all right. Um, the main character girl's cute.
Oh.
Um, yeah, but then the other like the antagonist character is really annoying to like look at her face because the camera stays panned on her face for so long sometimes, and she's just smiling like because she's the villain, and she has the evil smile, and they just leave it on that for like 5, 10 seconds sometimes. It's just annoying to see her stupid face because you hate her the entire show. Um, um, yeah, it was alright. Um, not as good as the other show. Oh, the Glory. That's the show.
A glory, that's
Not,
what it is.
yeah, not nearly as. Oh God, that show is so damn good at portraying every single thing that happens, like from the torture and the bullying, and it's way worse than the word bully um can probably describe what the
Yeah.
girl went through in that show. Um, but yeah, real good revenge show, The Glory. Um, not as good, but all right show. Burn the House Down. I was expecting a lot more from it. I think that's maybe why I don't like it as much, but it's fine. Um, I think that's mostly all the TV and movie stuff I watched. I think. I did watch the League of Legends championships in Korea. They had their like the end of the season essentially, so they had playoffs, and the team I was rooting for ended the second round robin of the summer season at in fifth place. And so when the playoffs happen, I think it's the top six teams go into playoffs, and they all go through a double elimination bracket. And so my team, T1, that I was rooting for, beat pretty much the fourth, third, and second, and first team, um, and then they got all the way up to second place, and they lost because they lost in the grand finals match against the second team in points um, from the summer season, and they got 3-0'd. Unfortunately, that was oh, pretty disappointing because they played so well in the previous matches they had against the other like strongest team in the LCK, which is the league championship Korea, and yeah, then they got 3-0'd in the last best of five, kind of poop, but it's okay because they still got into the World Championship tournament, so there's that to look forward to. Um, that's a little bit later, I think. When does that even start? Okay, so it starts around mid-October
Mm.
and goes till the end of it, and that takes place in Seoul, Korea. So that'll be exciting to see my my team participate in. Um, I think I think that's mostly it. Yeah, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, what the hell? Okay. All right.
And then
Thank you, Dustin.
Warrior, but that's a separate thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, yeah.
All right. Daddy, do we want to go first, or do we want to let them go first?
What do we got for we?
So me and you, I have. Well, actually, it's not me and you; it's just you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure.
You know, I always like to associate myself with you, but hey, it's just you tonight.
That's
I'll let you
sweet.
go first at that point, and then after that, Destinoto and Adam can go and talk.
All right, got it. First order of business on the review scores shindig that we got.
Okay, I will add that. I'll grab my computer and add that. I think we got
Um,
to do scores
It's
tonight
August.
anyway, because next
I know, but I'm
What?
really excited for that game.
Did I
we'll
get
do
my
scores.
text, Genesis?
You talked to me about Baldur's Gate that it's coming out 3 days. The reviews embargo are 3 days before.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, next
Baldur's
Thursday.
Gate?
Oh God, for Starfield. I'm
What
reading
the fuck?
Baldur's Gate on my phone right now, and I'm saying what I'm reading.
Okay. Okay. Are you okay?
Starfield for next Thursday. Okay, I guess we could do it next week then. Oh, that's fine. All good. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, Kevin, go right ahead and read your topic.
Wait, did you just say the embargo lifts in 3 days?
No, the embargo for
No.
Starfield lifts next Thursday. He was talking about Baldur's Gate, but we've
Oh,
already
okay.
rated Baldur's Gate, so we're good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that game, yeah, that game's already out. All right,
yeah.
all right, cool. So I got two things to talk about. It's not gonna be long. Don't worry. Destiny 2 had their showcase today, detailing a little bit. I wouldn't say detailing. Um, their final expansion, the final shape.
So that's it for
Where
Destiny
you
2 then? Is that over after that?
Well, that's what it sounds like, but
Mhm.
is it over for Destiny? Who knows? I'm pretty sure the player base at this point is like, oh God, please let it end. Um, so I have stopped playing this game before the shenanigans. I have no idea what is
Oh,
exactly going on, but people are not happy with Bungie, nor the
oh,
direction Destiny 2 has been going in.
oh.
Apparently, content has been very bland. People have been asking for various fixes or adjustments or this or that, and been getting literally none of that. And this showcase, they really needed to like knock out of the park. Let me tell you what this showcase didn't do. Didn't knock it out of the park. This was like a bunt directly to the pitcher. Um, so in a nutshell, they showed off really impressive cinematic trailers and whatnot, detailing the story. They're
Cinematics.
real good cinematic trailers, but you know that doesn't mean
Some of
much.
the best cinematics
Um,
I've ever
oh my
seen.
God, they know some of the best. You know, the Ghost, it's pretty good. Cade,
Never
whatever the
seen
hell his
better
name is.
cinematics. I
You
know the
never seen a
ghost
better Cade in
myself.
your life, even before he was killed. Then he
I thought
got
that
killed, but
I thought it was the
we
best.
angered a lot of people, so we had to bring Cade back.
But even though we angered people, I think it's still the best entertainment I've ever seen ever.
um,
Can't see anything better.
but anyway, in a serious note, so Cade is coming back. That's like a big thing. He's gonna
He
rally everybody
died though.
together. Yeah, no, he's
What?
come back. Don't worry about it.
What?
In Bungie's team's words, he was too important of a character to miss the end of the thing. So who knows how the hell he's coming back? Don't worry about that. Don't look at it too close.
I
Um,
just
so First of all, this showcase, awkward as hell. Wanna know why? Here's the set. Alright, if you didn't watch this, I'm gonna try to paint you a picture.
Paint it on me, Daddy.
The set is literally like a block that they have a couch and a chair on with a little table in between. There's two set lights in the background that you can see. You can see them in full. And there's like a weird looking backdrop, and they get two people. Like they keep swapping in and out the people who are on the couch and the chair, but they're different people on the team, and they're sitting there looking at and talking to each other. There's no acknowledgement of a camera, no acknowledgement of the crowd. They're there to do their thing and ask each other questions they know the answers to, and that's it for 45 minutes. So it was real good. Pretty much no real information came out. There are some things in the cinematics that I'm sure that like people who are playing the game could look at and be like, oh my god, that's a new gun. Oh my god, that's a new super. Oh my god, and they outline a few things. They outline a few of the new supers. They sound cool, but also some of them I don't know why you would use them over some of the other things that are in the game, but whatever. Arc Hunters finally have a super that's worth a damn, so that's cool. You like you could use it 3 times. You throw a like electric knife at somebody, and then immediately blink to it and spin around with these like daggers in your hands or whatever they are, and slice up everybody in like an area. Again, you can do that 3 times. So that's pretty sweet. It's definitely a lot better than that freaking staff. So there was some what you call it? What are they called? Not uniques. Oh god. Help me. Exotics. They were showing off some exotic weapons. They sounded neat. The one that you get at the start, the Tessellation, I think it was called, sounds kind of busted. It's a linear fusion rifle that adapts its damage to your subclass's damage, so it can basically be whatever damage type you want it to be, as long as you're also that same subclass. And you can feed it grenades to do like a single powerful shot. Yeah. And then the next season they revealed a little bit of Season of the Witch. It's got some weird deck building aspect. I'm sure people are gonna love that. By that I mean they're probably gonna hate it. So who knows? Maybe it's a good mechanic. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Then they kind of just like talked about random developmental things, and then they made a really confusing departure where they were talking about how they're not going to do seasonal play, and they've made like this, oh my god, it's a revelation, everybody. You ready for this? We're not doing seasons. We're going to do episodes. All right? And each episode, instead of having 4 seasons, we're going to have 3 episodes. So we're going to have like a lot more that we can pack into each episode, you know? And each episode is going to be broken down into 3 acts, which are going to all last a different amount of weeks. I'm like, this is the same thing as seasons. What, huh? And they're like, well, because we're breaking it down in different acts, we're going to be able to release more weapons and armor. I'm like, there was nothing holding you back from releasing more weapons and armor during the season when you updated the game every week to allow people to access the seasonal campaign missions that change every week. Hello? There's no different, but they're trying to sell it to you that way. I don't see a difference at all. And they outlined like all the dates. They have all the dates, all the everything already planned out for all of this. So it's like, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure. Different than a season. Go ahead, peddle that. I don't know who's listening. And that was it. For 45 minutes, that's the showcase. Real bad, because you have a community that's ready to abandon you, and you did nothing to address any part of it at your own showcase. I mean,
how much input did Sony have into this, or none at all? I'm assuming, since there's just separate entity. Yeah,
it's Bungie's thing for Destiny 2.
Yeah,
like it wasn't anybody else. It's like it's their showcase for their game. But like to put it, okay, so the reason why I'm really nailing home they haven't done anything. The previous 2 were like 28 and 23 minutes long. This one was 45. So, real weird, real questionable. But, who knows? Maybe they'll get it right. Maybe people want to come back and play. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the hubbub is when the game comes out. Beautiful. All right.
I'm gonna probably disagree and say that nobody's gonna come back to this thing. It's done. It's over. It's just finished.
I mean, people will come back to play the campaign and storyline. That'll probably be it.
I'm sure. But the days of Destiny, I think unless Sony steps in and is like, guys, listen, we gave you all the authority you want to do whatever you want on your own, but you got to make something that's worth it here for people to come in and play. Like, you can't just be making what you're making and pushing it out there.
I don't know why Sony would come in and be like, yo, guys, fix the game you've been making for 10 years.
Well, because they don't, on paper, they're still owned by them. Yes, they're an independent studio. They have they can do whatever they want on their own, but it's like, on paper, Sony still bought them out.
Okay.
So that's still reflective of what they are, what they do, and...
Not really.
I would say, yeah, that is, but
No, because Destiny 2 had been established for over 8 years.
I'm saying for
I would say whatever Marathon is about to be, yes. Not Destiny 2, but that's me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
saying for whatever their future is going to be, because considering how Destiny 2 has been going, I'm sure Sony is watching them to see what are they going to do in the future. Yes, Marathon is coming. I know that. I don't know if there's going to be a Destiny 3.
Yeah, who knows?
But
is Destiny 3?
What?
Marathon.
You're saying Marathon is Destiny 3?
Yeah, it just keeps going. Marathons don't end; they just keep going.
I see the play on words he just did. I now realize
never ends. It just keeps going.
Now I get it. You know what, Desinoto? I'll respect that. That was actually pretty good.
Look at you! I'm so proud.
I didn't realize what he was saying at first, and then I'm like, oh, that's what he's saying.
All right.
Maybe that's their next Destiny. Is
Marathon.
To never stop.
It better not be. Kevin's gonna be a mad boy if it is.
We know nothing about Marathon at this point.
But we do, because Marathon is an established game already.
Oh yeah, you explained what it was. I think. I just don't remember what it is.
It's not, but very much also kind of is the predecessor to Halo.
Oh, okay.
Like it's I guess Adam looked it up last time. I don't remember. Yeah, I know like the stories aren't apparently intertwined, but like a lot of the modeling for characters and weapons identical. Real weird.
Okay. I can always look it up in my own time because I forgot. Obviously, it's my fault.
Oh, it's all good. Listen, my guy. The game came out in like '92. All right.
So that's essentially it. That's Destiny wrapped up in a bow and sent off to die. Correct? That's essentially done.
I mean, I wouldn't put it that drastic, but this doesn't give, well, in my opinion, really shouldn't give the fan base hope.
I mean, coming from somebody who put like 700 hours or 800 hours into Destiny 1 and was so excited for Destiny 2, and then like I fell off the face of the earth with Destiny 2. It's like, what? It just doesn't, it didn't really do anything for me. It really didn't. And even when we hopped back in and we were doing, oh God, what was it at that time? Not the Witch Queen, the one right before that. Beyond Light or something like that we were doing. Even then, that was cool, and then it just tapered off again, and I'm like, I just don't give a shit anymore about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, I won't be buying the next Call of Duty, but I keep returning to goddamn DMZ to go keep playing that. Like, Destiny is just not hooking me in the same way that I can sit down and find a team of like 4 or 5 on DMZ and be like, all right, guys, you want to do a 6-man and let's go into Koshai or whatever. And
that's right, Daddy. I got your next game we're gonna play. All right.
Oh God,
that's
please tell me.
That's my next part of the topic. Don't worry.
Go tell me. I want to know what it is.
Don't worry, it's gonna be a bit till you get there. So, any other thoughts about Destiny 2? I did not watch any reaction videos from the community, so I don't know how they took it.
Sounds like it was dumb.
Yeah, nothing else. Moving on. Gamescom 2023. I didn't even know it started today. I just happened to catch it after I watched the Destiny doodad, the showcase. And I'm like, oh, this is live. All
Doodads.
right, sweet. What's in here? And I just sort of like, I caught it at the end, so I just watched the live stream in reverse while scanning through it to see if there's anything worth a while. Then after that, I was like, well, I'll wait till somebody publishes a recap. And I went through that, and I was like, okay, cool. So I really didn't miss all that much, but there were a few things that I missed. So I looked up some stuff that I thought was interesting because the majority of the opening night live was stuff we already know about. Assassin's Creed Mirage had a whole bunch of gameplay there. You had Alan Wake 2, Mortal Kombat 1, freaking galore. There were like 3 or 4 different segments for Mortal Kombat 1. Tekken 8 was there. Um,
Skimming through some stuff, I saw Sonic Frontiers was there. I
Sonic
saw
Frontiers has something that they mentioned.
New
There's
characters,
some
new
update.
DLC, new story.
Yeah,
hmm
some update thing that's coming out for that, so that'd be something for you to look at.
Sonic
I didn't make a note of that.
Superstars was there, that multiplayer game. I seen
Yep,
Alan
that was
Wake
there.
2.
October 17th for that
Um,
Sonic game.
but anyway,
Yeah.
for what the notes I
fucked.
have, I'm gonna go in reverse. I'm gonna
Okay.
go in what I think looks like shit
There's
to
gonna
oh my
be
god. All right.
there's gonna be one game you get to, okay, and
All right.
I want to talk about that because I don't know if I start talking about it, Adam might be like with me, hey, I'm interested in that too, or he might be like, I don't give a shit about this.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
curious.
I'm real curious about that. All right. I don't know if I'll
I'm
get
curious
to the
if
game. We'll
Kevin's
see.
going to mention it. That's the big
Yeah,
curiosity
yeah.
right
I'm not.
now.
I'm not sure. All right. So the worst of the worst. Warhaven. What the hell is this game? First of
Okay,
all, this trailer that they show for Warhaven, no indication of how this game actually plays at all. Um, it looks real freaking pretty. It looks like they might have a really good fighting system. Um, but the cinematic trailer is so. It's almost like watching a John Wick killing scene, but with medieval swordplay. And that's it. Cut trailer. Done. Like, what? So I looked up Warhaven. It is a multiplayer, free to play game that's just like Chivalry, but exponentially worse. So just ignore this game. Don't. The trailer is really pretty. It looks really cool. It looks like it could be like a super good single player, like maybe not Dark Souls like, but like some sort of action game. It's not. So deceiving. No, we don't like that. Get out of here. Apparently, we've known about this game though, so most people probably weren't deceived at all. Then we had a game that I'm pretty sure we may have mentioned, or at least like glossed over at one point, because I definitely remember this. Stormgate. They revealed the Infernal Host. That's it. It was basically one of the playable factions in this RTS. The RTS looks like it could be something, but like they gotta dive deep into like gameplay for me or anybody who's playing RTS to be hooked on that because Tempest Rising looks fucking incredible. So you're competing with that game right now, regardless when you're releasing, because that's just kind of how like RTS works. You're also competing with another game that's coming up in a little bit later here that was at Gamescom and looks phenomenal. Um, let's see. What else? What else? What order are we going in? What order are we going in? Oh, Diablo 4. Diablo 4 was shown off at Gamescom 2023. They're talking about Season 2. Um, the trailer looked kind of cool. It was real freaking short. But the season 2 will be called Season of Blood. There's some sort of weird vampire mechanic thing going on. There's a special like companion that you get for the season, so that could be something interesting. It's definitely a lot more interesting than Season 1, hopefully. Um, but then they get to talking to people. They have people on stage. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know who these people are. Who are you? A voice actress. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, all right. I wasn't interested. I would like to hear the developers say more like, hey, we're gonna fix stuff. We're gonna buff classes. But you know, she wasn't bad. But no dev team representation from what I saw. And I very quickly stopped if they started introducing people and talking with them. But whoever she voices, I'm sure she's gonna freaking crush because her voice is like super unique. and she seems like she could really do some good acting. Um, anyway, moving on to Little Nightmares 3 was revealed. Good. Uh, not
I
a
think
whole lot there, but like it's Little Nightmares. You know what
well-deserved
you're signed up
sequel for
for.
that.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
like Little Nightmares 1 and
Oh,
2,
great.
so
I
Not
still
made by
support
the
them.
same people.
different studio?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
so Bandai Namco and the studio that made it, they split up, and Bandai Namco kept the IP and gave it to Supermassive. So Supermassive is making this.
Oh,
The
Oh,
people who
they'll make it
actually
fine.
created it are not involved in this at all.
Wow, cool.
interesting.
Supermassive
Is
will
there?
do just fine with it. They're fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so too.
Supermaster should be fine. Um,
I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
then hold on. Oh God, Adam, can you do me a favor? Adam?
Hmm.
I'm listening.
Oh, you didn't say yes. Could you try to figure out what studio is developing the new Delta Force game that was revealed? While that's happening, 'cause I still can't freaking figure out who the hell is making this, and it's not in the trailer at all. Um, made me really mad. Oh, I found it. Tencent. Oh boy. Uh,
Oh,
all right, so
Tencent's
apparently
making that?
Tencent is helping out or making entirely
It's made by
Delta Force.
TIMI or TIMI. They're part of Tencent. Tencent is a
Oh,
publisher. Tencent does not develop.
oh, okay.
Guys, I'm
Who does what
teamy.
does TIMI make?
I,
Do we know them?
I'm looking them up. I'll get back to you.
All right, cool. So this was shown off. And they're aware of the original games because the trailer started out with Delta Force Black Hawk Down footage, and then it showed the date that came out, and it fast forwarded to 2035, I believe it was, and then started showing gameplay. And you know what? It doesn't look like Delta Force, but it looks like it could be something. And Delta Force had some multiplayer that no other first-person shooter had. Had the best capture the flag mode, in my opinion anyway, the best capture the flag mode in any first person shooter, because unlike Call of Duty or really any game, it did not do, red team has the red flag and blue team has the blue flag, and you go grab it, you bring it back to your base. If your flag is home, you score it, blah blah blah. Right? That's not how they did it. No 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 no. They did it. Both teams have 32 flags. Capture them all before they get all yours. Go. And it was
That's
freaking great.
intense.
Like you didn't need any flag at home. Well, I mean you did once you lost your last flag and it was captured. Like you lost, but like there was no you have to wait for like your flag carrier to get back. No, you just grabbed. I think you could hold up to like 3 flags at once, and you tried to bring them back to your capture area until somebody captured all the enemy team's flags. So it gets real interesting because like they're spread out throughout your opponent's side of the map. Whatever you take, you don't necessarily have to go to like that area anymore. So you can like work your way left to right or right to left, or you take the front ones first, then go to the back, take back ones first, go to the front. But as you're doing this, whoever's defending has a lot less area to defend every single time you continue to take flags. So it gets real interesting. Um, but yeah, that could be something to watch out for. So Delta Force. Who knows? Will it be good? I don't know. The gameplay looked really good. The graphics look pretty sweet too. And
They're
Delta Force's
known
graphics were shit.
they're known for
Yeah.
mobile games, including Pokemon Unite, and Call of Duty Mobile, um,
Oh,
and like a
yeah.
couple other mobile games. Also, something called uh, PUBG Combat Arena.
Okay. I think they're. I don't know because I haven't played any of these games. I think those are all like halfway decent games though.
From what I recall, those are almost all halfway decent. I do not know what Combat Arena is for PUBG. I have zero idea
Oh,
I
what the hell that is.
thought that was the actual PUBG mobile game, but I could be wrong. Um, So then we have a game for me and Desinoto, maybe. Desinoto, listen up. If you haven't heard of this, check it out. Mandragora. Mandragora. This game looks like it has the art stylings of Dust and Ori of the Blind Forest combined, but it's a
Hmm.
Dark Souls 2D like side-scrolling action game that could also be Metroidvania. Looks real pretty, looks real good. I have my eye firmly set on this game. Looks solid. Can't wait.
It's
Um,
2.5D, by the way.
oh, 2.5D. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. What's the point 0.5? I don't think that was shown off in the trailer.
No idea.
Okay, cool. Uh, um, I mean the background is definitely, but hopefully you can interact in background, foreground dimension.
This was originally announced 10 months ago. It's made by one guy and his girlfriend. They've been working on it for
Jesus.
about 5 years now.
Oh man. Okay.
That is a trek of work.
It looks gorgeous. Um, so let's see. What have I not talked about? Oh, no, we'll save the Netflix thing for later. Okay, so now we have another RTS that should be on your radar, regardless whether or not you like Warhammer. Warhammer, I don't know the proper word or the proper order to put all these words in the title, so I'm gonna hope I have it right. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, uh, Rules of Ruin, or something like that.
Warhammer
That's a
Age of
lot.
Sigmar Realms of Ruin.
Realms of Ruin, yeah. Okay. Um, this game, I'm not saying that title again. I'm just gonna call it Realms of Ruin. This game looks like it could really be something cool. I'm gonna talk about this game for a bit. So, Warhammer. Once Games Workshop kind of opened up and allowed people to actually make games for Warhammer and Warhammer 40K, there have been a lot of games that have come out, and there's a lot of really good games out there too. Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War, and Dawn of War 2 were both fantastic RTS titles that did things that an RTS normally don't do. Like they had boss fights that similar to what you would find in like a Diablo game. And they had the controls that allowed you to fight bosses like that. And they had like builds for your hero characters and all kinds of stuff. Really neat game. The multiplayer was like, because the single player story was just way too freaking good. Um, and then you got like Space Marine is apparently very good. I never played it because it didn't really look like my kind of game. Vermintide was quite fun for a while until it got really grindy. Um, Stuff like that. You have Warhammer Total War, which is another great RTS. But this, you might be asking, okay, but like you got Dawn of War, you got Total War. What more do you need? Well, you need this game because there's RTS for Warhammer in a totally different way, but also exactly the same. This game, through what they showed off at Gamescom, literally looks like you took the tabletop game and said, all right, now it's real time and not turns. Looks identical to that. You have entire squads of units acting like a squad, doing squad things. You have like your hero kind of units that do their things, and it looks like you just have a big battlefield at your disposal that you're fighting on, and you have whatever the hell point system is at the top of the screen that I couldn't figure out what was going on, but it was also fleeting images, so good luck, Kevin. But like I was impressed because the tabletop game, you field your army using this like point system that's explained. They're like these units are going to cost, I don't know, 40 points or whatever. Then you can outfit them with like certain gear at additional point costs if you want to, and you put them on the map, and then you know draft more or whatever. You and whoever you're playing against decide how many points you want to use on your armies, and then once you have it all, there you go, you play. It looks exactly like that, but in real time, and I'm really intrigued. I hope that that's the direction that they really are going to try to full send this game because it'd be interesting to see how they do it without like base building and things like that. Um, I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't know if this has been known for a while. I haven't known about it until just now, and it looks solid. Then toward the end of the trailer, they show off Conquest Mode, where there is a map. I do not know what this area is, but I'm going to assume it's something in Warhammer lore. Where factions are fighting for actual territory, and you can it looks like you can attack like headquarters and things, and like actually take land for whatever faction you're playing. So that should be really cool. Yeah, looks real good. Keep an eye on it, RTS fans. All right, or Warhammer fans, or both. We're getting down to nitty gritty now.
Mm-hmm.
Destinoto, not Destinoto, Genesis, maybe Destinoto, maybe I don't know. Killing Floor 3 was revealed.
I
This was
didn't
a
even
short
realize
trailer.
2 did that well to warrant a 3. I had no idea.
2, you didn't realize 2 did well? Hold on now. Hold on.
I
We gotta have a
didn't.
talk.
I
We
didn't
gotta have a
realize that
talk.
at all.
All right. We gotta have a talk. Killing Floor 2 is a fantastic game. All right. Freaking no. Killing Floor 1 questionable. Killing Floor 2 amazing. Killing Floor 3 who knows? It hasn't been made yet. But that trailer was fantastic.
I
My
think I missed that
hopes.
trailer.
My hope. It's very short, very easy to miss.
Oh, okay.
It shows a flesh pound being like made. Oh, gruesome. Love it.
Flesh
And then it shows a little
pound.
bit. Yeah, don't worry about that. And it's a big man with
Even
grinders
better.
for arms.
Even better.
Um, so and then it shows like a little bit of gameplay. My hope, though, for Killing Floor 3 is that they make something more than just like leveling up classes and whatnot. We're starting to see the extraction shooter be more and more of a thing. Killing Floor has always been a cooperative game, and normally extraction shooters are you and like your squad versus whatever the hell, or just you versus whoever. But you could totally do it in a Killing Floor setting because Killing Floor is just you versus waves of whatever the fuck. I forget what
It's got
they're actually called,
extract.
experiments or something like that.
Yeah.
But having to actually like extract and like pick up stuff while fighting everything, and you run the risk of like, hey, if we don't make it out alive, we don't keep like I don't know whatever the hell. Don't make it too punishing, or people's not gonna like the game. Because Killing Floor is really tough, especially when
I'm
you get to
good for
boss fights.
that.
But like, there's boss fights in this game that have mechanics in a first person shooter, and they're not like raid mechanics. It's like, oh, this boss you're fighting has like a like threat gauge like an MMO would have, so like it's going to mercilessly pursue one of you until you die or until it changes targets. So you better be protecting that person, but also dealing damage to the boss. Oh, now he's blocking all your shots. You better not shoot at him, or you're going to increase the damage of something he's about to like let out, and like crazy stuff like that. It's fantastic, great game. I really hope that Killing Floor 3 spices it up a little bit. I think an extraction style shooter would be really cool, where like everybody playing can vote whether or not they want to extract, or like there's some system where you can extract when you want to, and yeah, you're abandoning the rest of your team, but like whoever else is still there gets like some sort of bonus to whatever experience. I don't know, something. Um, but this is all just me being like, hey, maybe you could take the game in that direction because you're smart, Tripwire. You got this. Um, that's it. I don't know of any details. I'm pretty sure this is just the first mentioning of this game. So, yeah, good times. Um, Final video game. This game blew my mind. I had to watch this trailer 3 times just to make sure I wasn't dreaming. Because this game looks like it could either be absolutely the best thing ever, or it's gonna play like shit.
Yep.
And that's Ara History Untold. This looks like Civilization on crack because it also looks like SimCity, and it's real confusing. There are Ferris wheels and soccer courts. There's, I'm pretty sure it was like a Greece or a Roman empire that you were playing as in the
There
one thing
is.
where they showed like horse racing in an amphitheater, and there's like all these buildings that like are alive and the people are moving around. You've got like people working on stuff, and like that's not new to games, but like it looks good and it looks like you can see it as opposed to like a cheap animation. which most of the time games like this use. And that's fine, because usually you're zoomed out to freaking wherever the hell you're zoomed out to just see everything. But this looks like it's got intricate detail, and I'm excited just for that. But then they show battle, and it's thousands of people fighting. It looks so good. It also looked like it might have just been like a static thing and not actually like a whole lot of planning being involved, which I'm okay with it, depending on how they like run calculations. Civilization hasn't really been like about planning your attack, but you maybe had like a little bit more at play than what this might be. This looks kind of,
I'm
I
curious
don't
how
want to
this
say
game
scripted,
works.
but yeah, mechanics are going to be the big question here for the game. They also didn't really mention if it's multiplayer or not. I hope it is.
It looks
I'm pretty
like a
sure.
single-player Civ 5.
Yeah. I
And for
think that
how it looks, I do not think it's multiplayer.
fair, but I think that they would also be kind of dumb to not make this multiplayer. But hey, who knows? Who
If
knows?
you want, go play Civ 5. This is single-player Civ 5. I think you kind of nailed it with a Sim City and Civilization. That's what it is. You're
Mm-hmm.
building a city and progressing it through the ages and warring with other cities. And are there turns? I don't fucking know. I don't understand
I
it.
don't know. Yeah. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff on the screen. I kind of tried to like read it. Um, Looks like you got resources and stuff.
Yeah.
There's bonuses depending on who you pick. It looks like they got a wide roster of people. Um, but man, it's definitely something to keep an eye on,
Yeah.
because if it's anything like Civilization, those are real solid games for the people who like those games.
PC and Xbox game, Xbox Game Studios game. So
Okay.
Kevin,
Um,
you said they've not put out a good game. This might change that for you.
it might. It's true. Yeah, Ara History Untold. Definitely on many people's radars after that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that takes care of the games I have written down. If anybody else wants to jump in, you can do so right after the Netflix show that they showed from Zack Snyder, Rebel Moon. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this trailer was for, but I want it. I have no idea. I don't know if anybody else watched this trailer. No freaking idea what the hell's going on in this trailer. You have mythical beasts, magic. You've got like scenes from World War One or World War Two. You've got like a futuristic society with like spaceships and shit. You've got like this. I don't know if they're supposed to be like an imperialistic state, a militaristic state, like the Nazis. I don't know. There's just like everybody's in military uniform. You've got uh like Wild West almost looking things at times. It's wild. You have so much going on. You have a place that looks like Narnia. Like there is a lot in this trailer. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm here for it. It's 2 parts. Apparently there's also going to be a video game. That I don't think was really mentioned. I found it really funny though when I watched this, because I watched the whole thing and I watched Jeff Keighley's like comment before and after. Before he was like, "Oh man, it's this like show on Netflix. Check it out." And at the end, he was like, "Man, I can't wait to play that game." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, my guy,
Yeah, I
that
was
wasn't a game.
confused about that too, because he said game after they showed a whole live action trailer. Like,
Also,
wait a second,
the
dude.
cast for this show, oh my god. There were so many faces that I recognized. I couldn't tell you who any of those actors are, but I recognize so many freaking people.
Not a
Yeah.
show. It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's a
2-part movie then.
Yeah, it's a Zack Snyder movie, so each part will be like 4 hours. Um,
Okay.
it started off he wanted to do like a spin-off for Star Wars, and then Disney bought Star Wars, and then he like canceled his script, and he's been reworking it to make it like an original sci-fi movie. So like,
Okay.
yeah, that's why there's basically lightsabers in it.
Yeah.
Because he's just doing whatever, and
Hey
yeah,
man,
and he was like, I
wild.
want to go all in on this, and Netflix saw like his fan base for like the Snyder Cut shit that happened, and they're like,
Yeah.
we'll support you, and you can help build this IP out. because we want to get into games, we want to get into movies, TV shows. Like, if it does well, a lot can happen with this.
We
So-
just want to make money.
Also, favorite commentary on this. Somebody yelling at Jeff Keighley, being like, "It's called Gamescom, not Filmscom," and I thought that was very funny. Also, it's a Zack Snyder movie, so my expectations for it are it's going to look beautiful visually. The story's going to be pretty good with some horrible moments, but some really solid scenes, and you're going to walk away hating it, but loving some parts of it. Because that's how I felt about every Zack Snyder movie except like 2 of them. So.
Right. But I mean, I just need to know. That trailer was a wild ride. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. There's a lot that happens.
Oh, I've seen it.
I imagine.
I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
I watched the teaser.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Sophie Boutella from Kingsman.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Carrie Elways and Jenna Malone, Corey Stoll, Ed Skrein, Djimon Hounsou, Ray Fisher, Cyborg himself, if you will. A lot going on in here.
Yeah.
Screenplay music by Junkie XL. Pretty solid. Very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, and Kevin, you got anything else you want to talk about for Gamescom since we're still on that?
For Gamescom. Does anybody else have anything to add? Because I know I skipped games.
So you didn't mention the game I was going to talk about, and
I did not.
the game that I saw, and I just skimmed through Wario's thread just to see like what was announced. So this is the one that caught my eye.
I have an idea for 2 of them, but go ahead.
Give me your guesses. Let me just see. What do you think?
I'm leaning toward Nightingale.
Okay. I did see that.
And then I really feel like you're going to say, if not that, you're going to say that Crimson Desert.
No, neither of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I saw Crimson Desert. Is that not already out, or is that game called Black Desert?
Black Desert is the MMO. Crimson Desert is an RPG, and they showed this fucking wild-ass trailer where everything's happening. And it looks like a newer Assassin's Creed game without the Assassin's Creed combat, and you're just living your life. There's a point where you're picking up a goat and running with it.
Really?
Yeah,
This
it looked
coming to
fucking.
everything?
Yeah, I think so. It looked fucking nuts. Looked cool.
Okay.
So, is
Look
it like
janky.
Kingdom Come?
Hey,
Is it like...
no, it's like
Okay.
honestly, it literally looks like a knockoff of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but also like without that combat and just running around selling shit and like doing quests, and there's a point where you drift on a horse. Like I said, you're carrying a goat, you pole vault over a wall. There's just a lot that happens in that trailer. That's one where I'm like, I'm kind of interested, but at the same time, I'm like, this looks like it could be a 7. Like, it just looks so janky. But also, if they nail it, oh, baby.
That's I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance on the
Kingdom Come Deliverance
PlayStation sale. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know, like, 2 people who've played it. One of them has put 13 hours into it, and they just can't get anywhere. And then another person played it for, like, a few hours, and they're like, this game sucks, and then they sold it to GameStop. It's slower. It's much slower than you think.
It's a much slower, like, life sim sort of RPG. But, you know, it was $6, and a lot of people were raving about it on Steam.
Yeah, $6 isn't bad. I'm sure you'll find some.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play it because apparently the combat is something else too. And the one Steam review that I was like intrigued by was this one person's like, "Don't play this game. 10 out of 10, and it'll leave a permanent hole in you because there's no other game like this."
It's true.
You mentioned Nightingale. What the hell was so I just saw some screenshots of that. Do you wanna somebody explain what Nightingale is?
Oh yeah, all right. So Nightingale is Delay, the game.
What?
Nightingale is delay the game.
Delay
I don't think
the
the
game.
game's ever going to come out. It's been delayed I don't know how many times. Early access got delayed again. And there you go. That's my impression of Nightingale. Adam, you can go ahead.
Alrighty. So the game I was going to talk about is Expeditions.
I was going to let Adam talk.
Expeditions, I think it's 2024, or just Expeditions. It's the Mud Runner game where you're fucking driving around. It looks like MotorStorm.
I've played Mud Runner, and it doesn't play like MotorStorm.
So is this a sequel to Mud Runner?
It's it's a realistic driving simulator game.
Yeah, this is fucking cool looking though. I like this. This looks really cool.
Oh, I don't know about that, sir.
No?
Yeah, I know what Mud Runner is.
Oh, okay then.
If it's nothing like Mud Runner, then I'm all in for it. But if it's anything like Mud Runner, absolutely not.
Yeah, because this just screams MotorStorm to me when I'm.
Are you looking at just screenshots of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
watch the trailer.
Watch the trailer or look up anything about Mud Runner, and you'll be like, oh, no, this is about shifting gears and placing weights and like trying to work out why your spin differential isn't getting you up the proper momentum to move upon the hill, and you have to subtract. It's just not for me. It's too much. I'm not that kind of guy.
Got it. I'll watch a trailer. I'm looking at screenshots and it really screams MotorStorm to me. But if it's not that, you're saying what it is, then I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I love some good mud in a game. You know, in a car, just looks really good. It looks so cool. Anyway, why did Homeworld 3 get announced when Homeworld 2 didn't even do that well? What happened? What's going on here?
I'm sorry. What? What?
Oh, or is that Homeworld
2 didn't do well? That's
no.
Homefront, my guy.
Homefront.
Homeworld is one of the best, if not the best, sci-fi RTS games in existence.
I appreciate the correction. Thank you. I was like, didn't Homeworld 2 not do good? That was Homefront 2.
The Revolution?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Homefront 2 was so broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Homefront 1 was pretty good.
That's a funny mix-up there, Genesis.
Yeah, no. Homeworld is massive.
Honkai Star Rail PS5 test happening tomorrow, I guess. Our signups happen tomorrow. I want to see what the gameplay feels like. If it's in Honkai Star Rail PS5 tech test.
The hell is Honky Star Rail?
Honkai Star Rail PS5.
Sure.
Okay.
You can say the title over and over again. That gives me nothing.
I think it's either Chinese or Japanese ARPG. That was originally on.
You know, one of those games that Genesis.
You know that
one of those games that Genesis plays, and he talks about like entering somebody's mind. And he's like, "This is so crazy." It kind of looks like that, and you're not interested, so it doesn't matter.
And then the ZZZ game, Zenless Zone Zero, the one that appeared at Sony conference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I need to see more of that. I don't know what I feel about that yet.
Yeah, there is a lot of Asian games, which is nice.
Oh, I wonder if you should look into that one game. Shit, I remember what it was called.
Kingdom Hearts. He loves that game.
No. It was cell shaded, and the trailer showed people getting beat with a baseball bat.
I think that was ZZZ.
Was it?
It might have been. There's
like
a lot of
kinda.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, I don't want to say weeaboo, but there were a lot of those.
Sonic looking like Super Saiyan is real cool for me. I want to see what this final update was about. That's why I bought Sonic Frontiers physically, because I'm like, I want to play the final update to this game. He went Super Saiyan Kaioken. It looks like, because he got the blue eyes now, and when he goes Supersonic, he's always had red eyes. So now he's got blue eyes for some reason, and his aura is like all red gold.
Eyes.
A lot of Mortal Kombat 1. Alan Wake 2. Anybody see anything different about Alan Wake 2, or
I don't know
was
why
that
they
a-
keep showing it.
Hmm,
Oh, Quantic Dream had a game there too.
what was
Yeah,
their
it
game?
said sub game. They're publishing it. They're not the developer of it.
The one that I said looks like an Atom game.
Yeah,
Got it.
I gotta be honest. It still looked pretty good.
A sub
Um,
game.
Yeah, it's
Tekken
like
8.
a sub. You're
They
like
were in a car.
What?
Dustborn?
No.
That's what I'm
Different game.
talking about.
Oh, they had two
Dustborn.
games there.
People in a
then.
car. Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
Different game.
I don't know what Dustborn is.
It says Heavy Rain developer Quantic Dream and now. Oh no, it'll be publishing. Red Thread Games is Dustborn. Maybe it is the sub game, but the trailer just shows people driving through a desert in a car. Don't know.
Maybe it's like a vehicle game.
Maybe.
Vehicular manslaughter.
No, it's definitely
The
not
game.
that. That's no.
Tekken 8 looks pretty good, although they're really trying to copy Street Fighter, like to the T. I'm like, dude.
Huh?
No, it is not Dustborn I'm talking about, Kevin.
What? My guy. It's a fighting game.
Yeah.
What?
And
I mean, okay. To be fair, what do you mean by copying Street Fighter?
they're doing the whole arcade, like you build your own character, you go through like this personalized, oh, this is your character you're building into this world, this quest you got to go on, reach the top, do this, do that. It's the same thing that Street Fighter did, although Mortal Kombat's not doing that. They're sticking with the whole reboot of the entire series, so at least they're doing something different, I guess.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, Tekken 8
had that for multiple games, but yeah, all right.
The character creation, I don't remember character creation in a
I
single
have no
player
idea. I don't
mode.
play fighting games.
I know Street Fighter revolutionized that shit coming out, and that's why it scored a 93. So,
Oh, okay.
Under the Waves, Kevin, is what that other Quantic Dream game was also at opening night live.
Oh, missed that.
I think-
That's
I
not
think
even
it
in
was-
this recap. Wow.
I think it was earlier, and then Dustborn was later in the show.
Yeah, Dustborn was much
It-
later in the show.
Yeah, it might have just been like part of like a montage because it comes later on this month.
Oh, okay.
So
okay. Think we got everything covered.
Oh.
There was a live action Starfield trailer. Why was?
there's a CGI Starfield trailer, and there was a live action Starfield trailer, and then there was talking about Starfield. Yeah, I don't know. Also a man came on stage again.
Saying we want GTA 6?
Yeah, nobody really heard him, but he had a GTA 6 shirt on, and that's what people said. But I didn't hear him in the video.
Why do men keep coming onto the stage? I shouldn't say men. Why do people? Because the last time was a boy who came on the stage, not a man.
Why? I mean, because they can. Because
Why?
security there sucks somehow.
You
After
know
that
what happened
happened,
the
I
first
text.
time?
I don't know. After that happened, I text CBS, and I was like, "Hey, if you wanted to stab Jeff Keighley, you definitely could."
I texted CBS.
So,
You had me there.
thank you.
So yeah, he could
fantastic.
just go. He could walk onto the stage, stab the man, and walk off, and no.
Yeah, if he really wanted to, like it's kind of getting embarrassing at this point, Jeff. Like, what are you doing?
Did Jeff tweet out afterwards? Hey, we found the guy who was up there, and nobody got hurt, and this and that, and we made sure and escorted him off. We're sorry about that.
No, he said you'll never hear from him again.
Nice. Getting
Okay.
edgy.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's it for
I don't think there was
Gamescom.
anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
That's
like a
it.
shit
All
ass.
done.
Sounded like a shit ass show.
What?
Sounded like
good
a
show,
shit ass show.
It was
Oh,
a
what was really
solid.
confusing?
It was a solid 5.
What was really confusing about this? They showed off another trailer for Armored Core 6 that comes out in 2 days. Tuesday.
I forgot that game is coming out in 2 days.
They also showed off Cyberpunk stuff and like there was a
weird.
lot of stuff there.
A lot of current, which was weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but Jeff Keighley said that it's all stuff that's coming out in the next few months, and with like some updates about. We knew there were no surprises here, but there were still some actual surprises. I don't think anybody had guessed Little Nightmares 3 or Killing Floor 3. I don't think anybody knew that was going to be there.
No. And then I hadn't heard of like any of the games I brought up, so like they were surprises to me.
Yeah.
Ara was a huge surprise. Real crazy.
That was at the Xbox show.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
Yeah, no, it was the CGI trailer with the lady with the cool voice.
Oh, you're right.
It was like, oh, what is this? We don't know. It was a CGI trailer, and we complained about it, but the lady had a cool voice. Also, Assassin's Creed Mirage had a 2-minute trailer. So, there were a lot of things online, and Kevin, even you, was like, hey, if you like Assassin's Creed Mirage, you're going to like this show.
There's a whole gameplay segment.
But in the opening night live, it was only 2 minutes.
No.
It was not long at all.
There's an entire gameplay section, like halfway in.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Was it not?
No.
God,
it felt long.
I was watching it for like 6 minutes.
Yeah, it felt long. It was not.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No, you're good. I don't know. I was like, what the hell is everybody talking about? Unless the stream I watched it was cut out, but it didn't seem cut out.
Yeah, you got to see like the bird thing flying overhead and
bird thing.
There was a cool, I don't know what the hell any of this stuff is called because I don't play Assassin's Creed. Cool like multi-target assassination thing where you like blink to people and stab them.
Yeah.
Is ringing any bells?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, must not have been that long then. I apologize.
That was all in that 2-minute trailer.
So amazing.
Maybe I assumed it was longer because there was like that guy narrating everything while it was happening.
I mean, the trailer was also not in English.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so cool.
Kevin, did you watch Opening Night Live?
Are we writing? Is this another joke where Desunoto thought that the trailer wasn't in English?
Hold on.
And he was watching
the dude had a French accent, but he was definitely speaking English.
In the trailer?
Again, this was not a trailer. This was actual gameplay.
There was a trailer at the show.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find a timestamp.
Timestamp me, daddy. I want to get time-stamped.
That's it though. Gamescom is done. If somebody else wants to take over while I'm finding this.
Cool. Desunoto and Adam, please go with your topic that you guys are going to talk about. Desunoto, open your damn mouth. Oh, I'm gonna lose it in a minute. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. Desunoto, I can't hear you. You're probably muted. Nah, you just walked away. You just walked away like the fucking bitch you are. Well, I guess it's just me filling time here, ladies and gents. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go talk about rumors real quick. Here we go. Oh, now you decide to come back? Well, never mind, guys. Rumors is canceled. Desunoto talk about Warrior.
Oh. There's a lot of things that happen.
There's a lot of things.
There's lot, so many things. People, stuff happening to people. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could start with hmm. Oh,
Ciao.
with oh god. I was so sad when I saw this man get stabbed repeatedly at the train station. I thought it was just going to show him and then pan off, and then all of a sudden, man just starts getting stabbed behind him, and then they reveal this character that was gone for like a whole season because he got put in jail.
Yeah.
And then he's back, and
Absolutely
one
nuts.
essentially both of the big Kongs are now just destroyed
They are. Yeah.
because Assam destroyed his own, and then oh, and then the Hop Way, which is Assam's tong, destroyed Mai Ling's tong, and oh, Mai Ling's alone because she forced her newlywed husband to kill his best friend in her own best interest, telling him that she did it for him so that he could feel better about himself.
So, I mean, like, she could have moved against them probably, but if she told him, like, if she only told him, he probably would have been okay with it. But she didn't tell him. And then he fucking left her.
Yeah.
And Assam fighting Hong and Young June.
Mm-hmm.
That was nuts. Also,
Oh
the
my
1-inch
God.
punch was crazy.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I fucking noticed as soon as I was watching, and I was like, "Oh my god, I have to tell Adam about this," and I totally forgot about it.
I think
He
you
does the
mentioned it in
1-inch
the
fucking
text.
punch. Oh, did I?
You might have. I don't know. It was fucking nuts.
Oh my god. They do that so goddamn well.
Yeah.
What did he do it to? Did he do it to Hong?
Yeah, I think so.
Man just got blown across the room.
Yeah. Also, the beginning of the episode, Atoy just
Oh my
fucking
god.
that guy up.
Oh, she was fucking him with the goddamn big ass. That seems like a really, like a, I guess a scimitar.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
that
like a
that
curved
giant
machete.
sword she has. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. She fucking
Oh my
that
god.
guy
He
killed
thought he actually stood a chance.
that guy. Honestly, I thought that guy stood a chance. And then when she just started fucking with him, I'm like, oh, this man is way
Cut
too
here, cut
cocky.
there, cutting his leg, cutting his arm.
Yeah, and then I was like, maybe she'll leave him alive. No, she does
Mhm.
not. And then she
Nope.
calls him, I think, like a motherfucker in Chinese. But the subtitles did not carry that across.
Oh.
And it is, oh my god. Also, the Mai Ling introduction of the episode, it's like, there's so much that happens in this episode.
Well, that was where Leon
Intimidates the woman.
Oh, yeah,
Where
right. She
you
goes
made
back to
me a
to the woman
whore.
who put her in jail.
Yeah, everything I worked for, you literally undid by lying
Yeah.
to yourself because your husband's a piece of shit. And then giving her the knife and being like, hey, when that time comes, take what's yours. And I'm like, fuck yes, My Ling. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I hope there's another season, and then we just hear in the we just see in the background that woman getting arrested, like in the police station for killing her husband.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, Bill just walking through in the background. You see her just getting pulled away,
Fucking
screaming.
Bill being the chief of police, like,
So
and being
good.
a good chief of police, and
Hmm.
Ford being done, and his record being cleaned, and just fucking oh. Also, did you think that they were all going after the money printing girl, like Assam did, when they were like, "We're going after Mai Ling," and he was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yeah. At first, yep.
Adam, it was in the pre-show.
Kevin, that makes sense.
I was like, wait, I do remember this trailer. Hold on, but no, there was gameplay shown in the pre-show.
Okay, got it. All right, I only watched the show.
Apparently that was posted days ago, but yeah.
Yeah, because I
Check
was
that out
like,
if you want.
yeah, because I was looking at gameplay and stuff today, and I was like watching the show, and I'm like, it was only here for 2 minutes. What the hell was everybody talking about? Because it wasn't just you who said Assassin's Creed Mirage was all over the show. And I'm like, I saw articles that was like too much Assassin's Creed Mirage.
So,
I'm like, what? It was 2 minutes.
I tried to find it, and I went to GameStop's thing, and it's not in there because it's just the show. And I'm like, no, I didn't make this up. And both Maria and I watched this. There was gameplay for Mirage. I know this. But I was on, when I first looked, I was on the live official stream, which started like 2 hours prior. And it was like random people talking in their houses, but then random shit would like come up.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm glad
that
we
section,
figured that out.
section. All right.
Okay. I'm
There
glad
you go.
we both realized we're not crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So we're
there.
both
It was there. It was there.
I watched
No,
it.
it wasn't.
I'm like, I didn't go out of my way to look this up. I don't play these games. And I know I watched this. I can repeat everything that happened. He used equipment. He used a trap that poisoned a man.
And I'm like, Kevin, it was only a trailer. What French man? What are you talking about? Wasn't in English. They were speaking
And
full
I'm like,
Arabic.
there was a person narrating what was happening on the screen.
Wow, what a fun little mix-up.
I love it.
Anyways, back to Warrior. Yeah, I just so many fucking things happened. So many things happened. I thought the Tong were going after the money printing girl. And then when they were like, we're going after Mai Ling, I was like, oh fuck, Assam's not gonna let them go after Mai Ling. Like, I wanted him to go with the money printing girl, but at the same time, I never really felt their connection as much. I know they were connected, but it's just
kind of rushed.
It was a little rushed.
And it wasn't exactly organic in a way.
I still think that the white woman, he eventually will break back out of that insane asylum. I think if my wish for season 4 is him cleaning up Chinatown, I want him to be that avenging angel, and I want him to clean up Chinatown, and I want him to realize that if he can get Mayor Blake's wife back, she could take the fortune away from the Mayor Buckley. So he won't be able to do a lot of shit. So, like, I want that so bad. Also, Catherine's cheating on Mayor Buckley with his campaign manager? What the hell? We didn't trust her for shit, but at the same time, like... Also, love how Buckley is getting played by the campaign manager like he played the mayor when he was campaign manager. Like, oh my god. I'm like,
that
Jesus
would be a really
Christ.
cool way to do a story, though, for Assam.
I would love that.
Both of the Tongs are essentially kind of in the ground right now.
Yeah.
So he's like the only real one. Him and maybe Young Jun if he's fine after all that damage that he did.
No, he's got to take Young Jun down. He's got to take them all down. Young Jun's not gonna step away from the Tong life. And then the fucking after credit scene of fucking Lee Young walking around with his gang of defectors in their hands
Yeah.
behind their backs. I
And he
guess
always
that's
takes
a
off the
new
jackets.
Tong? Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that's his own Tong now. And
Like,
he
what the
looks real
fuck?
happy. He looks so happy with the
I know,
giant
and the music and
smile on his
shit.
face.
I'm like, oh my god. Now he's got his own Tong.
Yeah.
And then Zing is going to be fucking back and pissed with him.
So he'll probably have his own group of people too at some
Yeah.
point.
So that's they're fucked. They're all fucked. They're all going to be going after all of the Tong that are left. And Assam and his sister are going to be like, we got to go back. And I can't fucking wait. There's so much that happened. It's like every season, no cliffhanger. This season, every cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But oh my god! Also, the fights were great. Also, remember that when they went to that German town and that one kid was killed.
Yeah.
The woman who played the mom is Bruce Lee's daughter. That was Shannon Lee. The
Oh
mom
wow.
where she like hit a guy with an axe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shannon Lee.
Wow.
So I think she's one of the producers on the show as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They have it as like a Bruce Lee production.
Yeah,
type thing.
it was the show he wanted to make.
Yeah.
So back in the 70s, and they were like, no, nobody ever wants to watch an Asian guy.
Yeah.
But oh my god,
Fuck.
what a finale! What a finale! Oh my god.
I wonder if Chow's actually dead.
We never saw him die. He was just bleeding out and like looking up. So hopefully not. I swear to God.
It is a subway, right? I feel like somebody would walk along.
Yeah, it's well traveled, but also
or not a
like
subway, a train station.
It's well traveled, but also it's like 1890s. So
yeah,
honestly, would love to see Chow with a cane. I just think a cane would just add a lot to his character.
yeah.
You know, if he had a limp and a cane.
Chow. Oh man.
Like,
He's a nice character.
And
he had
my
so
favorite
much
character.
This season too.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Such a large chunk in this season.
Yeah. The best character on the show, I think.
Yeah.
The one I could watch a show about if it wasn't about Assam.
Yeah, or they could do like a movie.
Yeah, and I would watch everything. I would love to watch his story.
Or like his past.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Chow make deal. Like, I love
the way he talks is so good.
I know. Also, he's the one we see the most using like a Chinese accent.
Yeah, him and Atoy.
Atoy a little bit. Yeah, when she's talking to Nelly.
Yeah.
Also, glad Nelly came back.
Oh yeah.
Also, Leary. Oh fuck, Leary is in the business world now.
And the episode right before, he pummels down 6 dudes by himself at his bar.
Yeah, he pummels them down in a way where I screamed and my mom was like, what? And I was like, come here. And I backed up like 30 seconds.
This guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I backed up to when he was beating that one guy's face. And then I was like, that's not the part I screamed at. And I was like, watch. And then when he put the guy's mouth on the bar and then punched the back of his head.
Oh my god.
It is fucking wild to watch that man's upper jaw and lower jaw pop out of place. Like, what an effect.
I don't know how they did that shit.
Also, him screaming and him kind of becoming like even though he's a racist piece of shit, like, you kind of root for him this season. I was like, hell yeah, man. Like, Leary, fuck this rich bastard. But also now, Leary's a problem.
Well, because a lot of the time this season he's not being like blatantly racist towards anyone in particular. He's kind of just trying to find his own way, but also being behind Blake or not. Yeah. Blake.
He understands that the Chinese labor and Irish labor, for the moment, it's not going away. So you have to work alongside them. And if you're going to be a dick to them, you're going to get fired.
Yeah.
And you have to work with them and prove that you're better workers. Like, he wants to do it, like, not peacefully. I mean, he does want peacefully, but, like, he wants... I don't know. I would like to say he's humbled from Assam kicking his ass last season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also, them meeting again, fantastic. Where Assam's like, hey, your boys. And he's like, your boys. And he's like, hey, let's just not have violence. And they're like, you know what? Yeah, all right. And they're just cool. And I'm like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, they're kind of unspoken friends in a way.
Yeah. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh man, there's just so much. Also, I really thought the quality would dip this season. Just because it's been like, it was like 2.5 years since the last season and stuff, but no, it's great. Also, remember how the police captain's gone? That's why they had to get a new chief? The other one died in real life.
Oh.
So after season 2, he died in real life because there was that 2-year gap. So that's why that chief didn't come back.
Wow.
Because I was like, I don't remember the chief leaving. Like, what the hell? And then I was like, I looked it up and I was like, oh, he died in 21. That makes sense.
Well, they said he was stuck in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, he died.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with a character that's been on a show for 2 years, you don't usually kill him off screen.
Right.
So I was curious, found that out.
And he's kind of just mysteriously gone to the show now.
Yeah. Also, I love how Bill's corrupt as shit. Also, he saw Atoy, but that plot line did not go anywhere, so that's still unresolved.
Yeah, I wonder maybe it was too dark for him to see her face.
He looked like he recognized her, and that's why he paused.
Maybe, yeah.
Because he's like, hey, that's the woman from the whorehouse.
and he maybe he doesn't want to let Leary know that he knows.
He didn't give away that it was an Asian crime on a rich white guy, and I respect him for that. And then Leary was like, yo, they're going to think this was me. I blew up his bridge. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, they will. And Bill helps him burn it, and Leary takes his ring. Like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. God, what an episode.
Oh, man.
We're screwed.
Yep.
Yeah. I think there's a 60% chance this gets renewed.
I feel like they definitely will. I mean, it kind of just depends also on Assam, I guess, or Andrew, what he wants to do.
Well, he said he's down for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the whole cast seems down for it because they were upset at it being canceled, but then the fans saved it. But this time, I'm like, I don't know how many people were watching it. I don't know. Like, when I see, like, something recommended on YouTube, it has, like, 11,000 views. Like, a clip of the show. And I'm like, that's not a lot of people watching the clips on YouTube. So I'm going by that. I don't know, man. I hope. But also, HBO is still trying to push stuff online, so they might just renew it just to have content. And honestly, I think he could get, like, a one good season, like, to wrap everything up.
Yeah.
I would love for it to just keep going, but I think one more season, I think I'd be happy with wrapping it up then. Be like a Barry, go out in 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely thought this one might have been the last one with how they were going, but
I thought they were kind of just gonna
never left.
I thought they were just gonna close it off and be like, hey, if it comes back, it comes back. If not, you know. But then they were like, hey guys, if it comes back, you're gonna have a good time. If it doesn't, you're fucked. You're fucked. There's so many unresolved things. But yeah, that's Warrior. 10 out of 10 season.
Oh yeah.
Started off I would say a little slow, but it was clearly building towards something, and it fucking built. And it started to fall, and then it cut off until next season. So I don't even. I don't know.
Man, once you figure out how to build that wall sideways.
Hey, man. Hey, that's a quote from the highest-grossing movie worldwide this year, surpassing Mario.
Nice. Good.
Barbie did it. It's the highest-grossing movie so far of the year. So get excited, everybody. Oppenheimer, highest-grossing movie that never hit #1 of all time.
Really?
Yeah, never hit #1 at the box office because Barbie was out, but it's earned like $700 or $800 million at this point.
Damn. All right then.
So, yeah.
Look at us all.
Everybody.
Succeeding.
Hey, men and women coming together.
Yeah.
Some would say Kens and Barbies uniting because the patriarchy is not about horses, and who cares?
Yeah, and everybody is enough.
We're, hopefully that sweater comes soon.
Adam and I will both be Knuff for Napoleon.
We will. We will. Do you ever pre-order yours?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
good.
yes.
Do you remember what date it said?
There was something like September or something, I thought.
Is it like the 15th or 16th or something like that?
19th? I don't know.
Oh, it might be 19th. It might be somewhere. It's somewhere around there.
It's not over 20. Like, there's definitely a 1 in the tens column,
it's definitely a teen.
That's the word.
Yeah, it's definitely like
I can only think of a 1 in the tens column.
It's definitely like I mean, it could be a 11 or 12.
Oh, that's fair. I don't think so. It was 2 different numbers.
Yeah, it was definitely.
And there was a circle involved.
It's definitely like a 15, a 16, an 18, or a 19.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we're between now. But very excited.
But I don't think that was the shipping, was it? I think that was the cutoff.
Yeah, I think shipping. I don't even. Hold on. I might still have the email. Hold on. I might still have the email. I'm curious about it too much now. This is now a topic that Kevin and I have.
Oh, all right. I'll fill some time.
Holy shit.
Barbie, man. Oh, great news that it's just killing it and it surpassed the Mario movie. Good job. Oppenheimer, #1. Ed being #2.
I want to be #2.
Oh, man. I really would love to see a second Barbie movie that also includes He-Man. Give me that crossover. Now I want Ryan Gosling to still be Ken. Cillian Murphy can be He-Man.
Kevin, my order does not say a date.
Well, no, it was on the website though.
Yeah, I don't know if it still says though. Hold
on. Did you hear that, by the way? Like, apparently Cillian Murphy was approached and like someone asked, "Hey, would you be Ken?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
I did.
Also, I'm going to see that movie myself, so like I'm excited.
Kevin, it says now ships on or before October 10th.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's changed.
Yeah, that definitely changed. It was definitely September something that was mentioned.
Yeah, definitely changed.
Maybe they got a lot more orders than expected.
Probably also just in time for chilly weather, you know?
Yeah.
We were all fighting because we didn't know who we were.
Random. Excellent moment. Oh my god.
So good.
Oh my god.
Barbie's still good, guys. Go see it.
There's a behind the scenes that came out for the I'm Just Ken song.
I saw that.
I love how like it seemed like the what's her name? Greta?
Yeah, Greta Gerwig.
It seemed like in those behind the scenes things, she was not expecting Ryan Gosling to go 11 out of 10 on certain things.
Apparently, Ryan Gosling he does go that 11 out of 10. Margot Robbie was even saying that he was just making them laugh all the time, and a lot of the Ken stuff he did is improvised, Which I'm not shocked
nice.
because of how good The Nice Guys is, and clearly he did some work
Right.
there. Like, Margot Robbie did not expect him to take off the sunglasses to have sunglasses underneath. That was apparently not in the script and improvised by Ryan Gosling because he thought it would be funny. And he's absolutely correct. It's hysterical. Every time. Oh, God. It's so good.
It is.
It's so good. Can't wait. Also,
when,
by the time the hoodie comes out, it might be streaming.
Yeah.
Because I think it gets like a digital release at the end of September, and then moves to streaming like in October. So.
Okay.
So honestly, we might be close.
Yeah. The moment I can buy it, I'm buying it. Like, it's not even a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh, we gotta experience it again.
I know.
And it's gonna be as quotable as Nice Guys by the time we're done watching it the second or third time.
Also, this is Kevin and I movie talk right now. My boss saw A Haunted Mansion. She said it was terrible.
Oh.
She gave it a 2 out of 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, she thought it was really bad. She said the only good part was Danny DeVito. The rest of it was just unfunny. And I was like, oh, was it like a bad theater experience? And she's like, no, the theater was great because she went to Flicks, like in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, yeah, the theater was great. Like they had heated seats and like all that stuff. And she was like, but the movie was bad. And she's like, I wanted to leave, but I stayed. I'm like, oh, that's disappointing.
It is. It definitely could have gone that way. Sad that it went that way.
Yeah. Also, that Murder Mystery's coming out soon.
Haunting in Venice.
Yeah.
September 5th?
Yeah, are we seeing that in theaters, or are we waiting for that to stream? Because the last one wasn't great.
Oh, my God. The last one wasn't good, but I think because it wasn't good, this one should be good.
You think it's going to be every other?
I have no idea what book this is. Like, it is based off a book. I don't know anything about said book.
Yeah.
So I'd be down for seeing it in theater.
Okay. Well, I mean, the last movie we saw with Kenneth Branagh was Oppenheimer. So.
Yeah.
Because he showed up in that. Because he just shows up in movies now.
He just shows up in movies. He really does.
He just shows up. He was in Tenet, and I was like, what the fuck? And then he also directed the first 2 Thor movies. It's like, Kenneth Branagh, what do you do in Hollywood?
Yeah, he's showing up everywhere.
What do you do here?
He just shows up on set and is like, guess what? I'm in your movie now.
He's like, hey guys, I made a lot of Shakespeare movies when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I'm going to make Agatha Christie novels and star in Christopher Nolan movies. People are going to be like, what the fuck is this career path that this man has had? What the hell's going on?
And also be, what's his face from Harry Potter? Oh my God. Gilderoy Lockhart.
And the bad guy in Wild Wild West.
Yes, and the bad guy in Wild Wild West. Mm-hmm.
How I do declare. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Weird career that man has had.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any other movies? Oh, Gran Turismo? I heard it's okay.
Right. So Gran Turismo. I have a thought. I don't know that I want to see the movie anymore. Apparently, they deviated greatly from a very tragic moment in the real story where like a spectator died.
Yeah, where they cut that out completely. You're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know why this bothers me, but it bothers me for some reason.
It seems kind of scummy to cut that out.
Yeah. like you can have that in a movie. It's okay.
I think they didn't want to because it's more of a car commercial than a movie. According to the reviews, it's more of a car commercial than a movie.
Wow.
Gotcha.
So, and I'm like, damn.
I don't know. When I learned that, I was like, I don't know that I want to watch it anymore.
See, I knew he killed the spectator.
I knew nothing of the story. So.
I knew a little bit of the story because when Gran Turismo 7 came out, I was deep in Gran Turismo YouTube.
Okay.
So, And then that guy's story came up, and then I watched interviews with him, and I learned way too much about cars and British dialogue, and it was crazy.
Okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm totally down for Haunting in Venice. I don't know that I want to see Five Nights at Freddy's in theaters, but like I want to see that movie.
If the reviews are good, we're going.
Okay.
That's
I'm down with
my
that. Sure.
that's my take.
And
So.
then the killing of the Mayflowers or something like that, whatever the hell that.
Oh
Leonardo
yeah,
DiCaprio
that looked
movie was.
good.
That looked real good. I would see that. And there's definitely another one that I can't think of right now.
I mean Napoleon.
Well, there's Napoleon too. No, there was another trailer I've seen where I was like, "Ooh, this is something." I don't remember what the hell it was.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll come back up.
I don't know. How did that one movie do? Oh God, I gotta try to figure out how the hell to describe this movie. I barely remember the trailer. It's definitely already out, I would assume, at this point.
Okay.
That or the trailer came out way too early. God, it was about. It almost reminded me of like The Island with what's his face?
Ewan McGregor.
Obi, yeah,
Yeah.
Ian McGregor. But like it's not that plot line. The setting very similar, and like it's definitely people believe one thing, but they're like the reality is something very different. And the trailer did a fantastic job of just confusing the fuck out of you, and you had no idea where the hell this story was going. God damn it, I'm not helping. This came out. This trailer dropped like 4 months ago.
I remember talking
Maybe
about the
5.
trailer and you comparing it to The Island, and me going, "Oh fuck yeah, it did look like The Island." Like in regards to like setting and stuff. I have no clue what movie that is though.
God, I saw the trailer in the theater when I watched. What was I watching?
The fuck came out 4 months ago?
I wasn't in theaters, I don't think, at that time, though. Was it? No, Dunkirk is too long ago.
No, Dunkirk's way too long ago.
What the hell movie would I have watched in theaters?
Maybe you didn't even see it in the theater. You just saw it.
Maybe
online.
I didn't. No. Man, alright, I gotta try to figure out what the hell this is called again. What movies have I seen lately?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't think of it.
I'll try to.
Yeah,
figure it out
we'll do
as
this
we're going.
off cast.
Yeah.
Because this is probably the end. Oh, I want to throw out one thing I forgot about opening night live. They did an eco-friendly thing where like they were like, "Hey, Jeff Keighley, we're so happy that everyone unites here." And who ended up winning the award was Phil Spencer, in Xbox, and he graciously accepted and everything. The video in the background was made in dreams. They made a video talking about the planet and like how eco-friendly and things were, and like how like games can like affect all that shit. And in the background, it's just somebody made a fucking game in dreams, just a little video showing like recycling and like clean energy and like all the initiatives. And there's like a Made in Dreams logo in the bottom right corners. And then Xbox wins, and I just thought that was so fucking funny. So, like, hey Sony, can you make a video so we can give an award to Xbox? Oh my god! Oh, man. That almost killed me. When I was like, why is Dreams at opening night live? Couldn't put that on a bingo card. I would have never guessed. Would anybody have ever guessed Dreams makes an appearance at opening night live, but not in name? Like you just see like a game from it. Genesis, you have wild predictions. Would you have guessed that?
I would have sooner guessed Assassin's Creed becoming exclusive for Nintendo Switch rather than that.
Honestly, fair. But since you're speaking, end the show.
All right, folks, that's it for this week's Crafting a Chat. We will see you guys next week, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m., same time as usual. Twitch.tv/craftingachat, youtube.com/startingtoolate with 2 R's. And everybody be safe out there. Don't buy Assassin's Creed Mirage, because nobody needs any more of that in their life. Make educated decisions for yourself. Go buy yourself a PS5. Don't buy Assassin's Creed Mirage. Go make some children. Go buy a house. Go buy a car. Go into $500,000 in debt, and then try and dig yourself out for the next 10 years. Make educated decisions.
You think I can get out of debt of $500,000 in 10 years, bro?
Yeah, if you work hard enough. Have a nice night, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
All right.
Adam, what the hell was that movie?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to fucking stop the broadcast with my